Hey, what's up, guys? This is Don from TLDmedia, and today I've got an amazing console with me. It's the Xbox Series X, the brand new next-gen console from Microsoft. Yeah, so for me, this is new. It's very new. I have been a PlayStation gamer for all my life. I've only ever owned one other Xbox, which is the original Xbox. The original Xbox, I don't know what it was. It's just called Xbox. I'll put a picture over here. I don't know if most of you have seen this console before. That was my first console. It was the first console that I ever played that I had a hard drive in it, and I loved it. But the only problem is at the time it was too early, and where I'm from, we couldn't get discs or games easily, and you had to really go far and wide to just get discs, because everybody on that side in our neighborhood had PlayStation. So I ended up selling that Xbox and got a PlayStation, and I've never looked back. Only now there's no availability for PlayStation 5, and I've been forced to go the dark side. The dark side being Xbox. Obviously, if you're a PlayStation fanboy, I know all my friends are bashing me right now, saying you are a traitor, you have done, but I mean, games are games. And quite frankly, there isn't much exclusives on Xbox like on PlayStation, but the few that are there, the one exclusive that I will gladly buy an Xbox is Forza Horizon. I love my Forza Horizon. I've been crying for Sony to have a game. Gran Turismo has been failing us. We've been waiting and waiting. I don't know what's happening. There just hasn't been a racing game as exclusive and as amazing as Forza Horizon, and for that alone I would gladly buy this console and just play Forza Horizon through and through. So what I discovered something called Game Pass. So it's been there. Obviously, when you're in the PlayStation ecosystem, you don't even look outside the walls of PlayStation. You just do PlayStation, that's all. So I discovered Game Pass. Game Pass is an amazing service. It's a Netflix-like service. Well, not really Netflix, except you download the games. So it's a subscription-based service where you pay about 149 Rand every month, and you have access to 100 titles. The 100 titles, they change all the time. So some titles stay, some titles leave, some titles come in. And it's got great games. It's got amazing games. So far, the game that I really wanted this console for, which is Forza Horizon, is free with Game Pass. So I got Forza Horizon, I got Halo, Gears of War. I've just started Gears of War and I'm really loving it. Quantum Break, I haven't. I've been looking forward to playing that. Control, which is also on all the other platforms. I got that from Game Pass for free. There's a lot of good games. Also, this one, Ori and the Wind, an amazing game. I really love it. I sampled the first one on PC. I have a gaming PC here. Well, it's a work PC, but it also does gaming. So I've been now thinking, I just got this just to try it out while I wait for my PlayStation 5, but I think we're gonna have to keep it because we are able to play Fortnite here, and we can play Fortnite on co-op. One will be playing on the PC, the other one will be playing here, or one will be playing here and two will be playing on the Xbox Series S, because it's able to do Fortnite split screen. I know the screen is a bit smaller. They put a picture here and a picture here just to make the screen a bit small, but it works, and it works fine. The frame rate does not drop, still goes at 60 frames per second, which is amazing because the boys don't know. So I'll be playing here, they'll be playing on the TV in the living room, and we'll all be in a jam session, the three of us. So that's one thing that's amazing. I'm loving the Xbox, and we did happen to get two controllers, so we are able to have everybody engaged at any single time. We don't have to sit down and share one controller or pass this controller. At least for some reason I found a lot more co-op games on Xbox than I did on PlayStation. I don't know if I didn't look that much on PlayStation, but yeah, there's a lot more co-op games. The whole Gears of War you can play it in co-op, split screen. Forza, not really. Yeah, but that's it. So my general take, my opinion on this little console. Is it worth it? Should you buy it? Yes and yes. You should buy it because one, it's cheap. It's definitely the cheapest way to get into next gen gaming. The price, so I was lucky enough to get this one for 3,500 without the controller. Then I went and bought the controller for 1,400. Then I bought another controller on Marketplace. I was lucky to find one brand new sealed for 700 rand. The one feature that I love and I cannot stress enough is quick resume. This is a feature that you don't know you want it until you actually experience it. Quick resume is amazing. While you're playing any game, I think maybe up to 5 titles, you can switch between those games seamlessly. So you can be playing Forza Horizon, then all of a sudden you're playing FIFA. In a matter of seconds, you're playing any other title. Quick resume is amazing and it works flawlessly. The one drawback not for quick resume but for this little console is the space. Obviously they only gave it 512 and only 340 something of that is usable. It's just a joke this time and era. These days games are 100 plus gigs. I've been trying to get Warzone for the last 2 days. It's been downloading because it's 100 gigs and I only have a 10 megabyte 10 Mbps up, 10 MB down. So yeah, it's taking its time, and whenever it's downloading you can almost feel that everything else is suffering. So I only do the downloads late at night. So let me just show you the ports. Just a quick look at this console. It's definitely gonna turn my screen dark. Let's have a look. So what do we have here? You have your power brick, you have the infamous expansion slot, you have the HDMI, 2 USB 3.2s I think, and the Ethernet plug. And in the front you've got another USB, the sync button and the power button on this side, and that's it. It's a tiny little block, but it's very powerful inside here. It gets quite hot here. I think the GPU is definitely must be somewhere down here, and it works very well. It's lightweight, it fits anywhere. I can only dread with the PlayStation 5 where I'm gonna actually keep it, but for this one I can put it anywhere and it will definitely fit in with any setup and any home unit. I'm loving the controllers, the new controllers. I'm a fan for USB Type-C, so anything that has USB Type-C, you don't want to connect. Anything that has USB Type-C, I am loving that. And the colors, I only wish I got a red controller because I think I like the red and the blue. I would love to have the red and the blue, but the white and the white is fine. The white and the blue is fine. They're both white on the back. Xbox still you don't have rechargeable batteries right up the box, or like, so I had to put rechargeables in this. I still use this one in here because this is still a new controller. These are the batteries that come in the box. And the game, I love the feel. They are a bit clicky. Listen to that. But I guess it is what it is. So they feel high quality. They feel very good. Definitely not DualSense, but yeah, I'm sure they're working on something also to try and catch up with that. But that is my take on this, and I'm loving the Xbox so far. I'm not a fanboy for any console. I'm not a fanboy for PlayStation. I'm not a fanboy for Xbox. I just love games, and if we can, especially now with this cross platform and cross generation, it's amazing because I'm able to play on the PC with my boys in the living room who are playing on the Xbox. A couple of years ago you wouldn't have thought of that. So also Rocket League, I hear you can do that now. So I hope a lot more titles pick that up, a lot more console makers pick that up, and you know, it's gonna be fun times. Everybody should be able to play with anybody they want, and that's it. So should you get one of these? Yes, go ahead. It's cheap, It's easy to set up. It will fit in any place. You don't have to go and be forced to buy a new TV. The only difference with the Xbox Series X is that it's outputting 4K. Most people still are fine with 1080p. I'm still fine with 1080p. My monitor is not even 1440. It's still 1080p. My TV is still 1080p. It's still 100% fine. So I think you should just grab yourself a console and start gaming. Let's stop worrying about what features are there and start focusing on the games, which are the main, things why we buy these things. Buy a console and start playing your games and enjoying and living your life and just having fun. Thank you very much for watching. So yeah, my recommendation is out, and yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who will disagree with me. That is my opinion, and yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. Thank you very much for watching. This is Don from TLDmedia. Subscribe, share, and like. Lots more videos coming through with other products and other things. I'm looking at things that you might want to see very soon. So thanks very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.